So let's find the midpoint between 2 points where it's not quite as easy to see what it is. Right? I see my first point here, and I see my second point. Can you look at this and see what's halfway between -5 and -9? Maybe you can. Can you see what's halfway between -8 and -7? Maybe you can, but they're not asking you to figure that out. They want you to plug it into the formula, and let's see what the formula gives us, okay? And then we can judge whether we think that that's the right numbers. So I'm going to label my points. I'm going to call it x1 and y1, and then x2 and y2, okay? Assuming that the first one is point number 1, and the second one I'm calling point number 2. So we're really finding the average between the two x's. x1 plus x2 divided by 2. So that's going to be -9 plus -5 divided by 2. That'll be the x value of my midpoint. And then y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So -7 plus -8 divided by 2. So remember, if you're averaging up your tests, you add them all up and you divide by how many you have. All right, on the left, -9 plus -5. You might need your calculator for that, that's fine. That's -14 divided by 2. And then on the right, -7 plus -8. That's going to give you -15 over 2. Okay, let's see if we can simplify any, and we can. On the left-hand side, 14 over 2, that's -7. And on the right-hand side, -15 over 2, that doesn't simplify. But I am going to bring that negative out in front. So it's like I have a fractional number that is negative. You don't need to keep it in the numerator. Definitely don't keep it in the denominator. And that's -15 over 2. Okay, in algebra, we're almost always going to keep our answer as a fraction. Yeah, you could turn this into a mixed number. You could say 7.5 if you wanted to, -7.5. But we're almost always going to keep it as an improper fraction. And that's the midpoint. Okay, do you believe that? Between -5 and -9 is -7? Yep. Halfway between -7 and -8 is -15 over 2? Yep.